The first thing I noticed was the truck. It was parked halfway into my driveway, the back door open with a metal ramp extending down onto the concrete. Two men were carrying a dresser toward the house. For a moment, I slowed the car, thinking they had the wrong address. Then I saw my front door wide open. I parked without turning off the engine immediately. One of the movers passed by the car carrying a lamp wrapped in blankets. He nodded politely, the way people do when they assume you're a neighbor. I stepped out and asked, "Is someone moving in?" He glanced at the clipboard in his hand. "Delivery for the Wilsons." That was my sister-in-law's last name. Something tightened in my stomach. I walked toward the door, stepping around a stack of labeled boxes near the porch. They were already halfway through unloading. Inside the house, the air felt wrong right away. Not chaotic, just rearranged. Boxes lined the hallway walls. A small dining table sat in the middle of the living room where my coffee table usually was. Someone had moved the rug slightly off-center. Voices drifted down from upstairs. Then my sister-in-law appeared at the top of the staircase. "Oh, hey," she said casually, as if I had just come home from the grocery store. Her husband stepped out behind her, holding a tape measure. "You're early," she added. I stood there for a moment. Early for what? She descended the stairs slowly, smiling the way people do when they're about to explain something obvious. "We had to move out of the apartment faster than expected," she said, "so we figured we'd stay here for a bit." "For a bit," she said lightly, like borrowing a chair. Behind her, one of the movers carried a box labeled "Kitchen Fragile" into my living room. "You figured?" I repeated. She waved her hand dismissively. "It's temporary." Her husband walked past us toward the front door, gesturing to the movers where to place the next piece of furniture. "Bedroom set goes upstairs," he told them. I turned slowly toward the staircase. "My bedroom?" "Oh, relax," she said. "The house is huge." It wasn't huge, just normal. 3 bedrooms, one of which I used as an office. "You moved my things?" I asked. She shrugged. "We just shifted some stuff to make space." There was a tone in her voice I recognized immediately, the tone that assumed the conversation was already settled. Family meant flexibility. Family meant accommodating. Behind us, the movers kept working. Boxes scraped softly across the floor. I walked upstairs. The bedroom door was open. My comforter had been folded and placed on a chair. A stack of unfamiliar boxes sat near the closet. Someone had placed a mattress protector over my bed, as if preparing it for guests. For a moment, I just stood there, not angry yet, just trying to understand how this had gone so far without anyone stopping. Downstairs, my sister-in-law laughed at something her husband said. I walked back down and stepped outside. One of the movers was adjusting straps on a refrigerator dolly. "Can I ask you something?" I said. "Sure." "Who authorized the delivery into the house?" He blinked once. "Well, the couple moving in. This house belongs to me." The man glanced at the open doorway, then back at me. "You're the homeowner?" "Yes." He looked toward the truck, then at his coworker. They exchanged a quick glance. "Hold up," he called. The unloading paused. Inside, my sister-in-law continued talking loudly, unaware that the rhythm of the move had stopped. I explained the situation quietly. No arguments, just facts. The mover nodded slowly. "Company policy is we follow the property owner's authorization," he said. "That makes sense. What would you like us to do?" I looked at the half-unloaded truck. "Please reload everything." He didn't hesitate. "All right." The first box came back out almost immediately, followed by the dining table, then the dresser. Inside the house, footsteps rushed toward the door. "What are they doing?" my sister-in-law asked. Her husband stepped outside, confused. The mover answered before I did. "Homeowner requested the delivery be canceled." They both looked at me. "What?" she said. "We're not moving in here," I replied. Her face tightened. "You're serious?" The movers kept working. Boxes that had been carefully placed inside the house returned to the ramp one by one. The process was quiet, efficient. Her husband tried to laugh. "Come on, don't make this weird." I didn't respond. A chair passed between us on its way back to the truck. "Where are we supposed to go?" she asked finally. The question sounded less confident now. "I don't know," I said. The last box came out of the hallway. The movers wiped their hands and began securing the truck door.